Hello, thank you for watching this episode. I have a question, as lately I have some of those. Have you ever wondered how you perceive reality? Have you ever thought about this? What is your way of thinking about reality? Does it come from your left side? Is it really analytical, really up to the point, really lots of overthinking happens in here? Or already you switched to the creative side, which thinks in images? Or maybe you went down too hard and you already discovered intuition. For me, the journey was very much from really being analytical. I was trained for lots and lots of time for being really analytical, for really being to the point, discovering, doing the, let's say, detective work in certain situations, discovering very tiny elements that connected to big picture. But my brain was trained really to be hugely analytical, hugely thinking about something, even overthinking, even bringing, lots of elements that sometimes didn't make sense when I thought about it. It was building images, but building images from really that were not supported even by the facts. For a long time I was not conscious about this. I was not even conscious that it became automatic for me really to think in analytical way, and really not switch to the intuitive and creative side. I was working for a long time in 9 to 5, so I was used to really like play back some things rather than really create some big things. I was trained really to be guided by someone, not necessarily have my own inventions, my own ideas that I wanted to brought to the broader audience. But in one moment I discovered that I'm really not in the right place. I started to discover really that for me I wanted something more. I discovered that really by moving to consultant role as someone that owned the business, I thought, okay, if I own the business, I need to start to create something, and for me that opened a new path in my life that really showed me, okay, what is it about those entrepreneurs that lots of times they enjoy really what they are doing much more than I did, even though my situation was quite okay. I was supporting family in a good way, but something just there were some bells that were ringing that, okay, you are built for more. I participated in some of the programs, some self-development programs, some programs related to knowledge brokering, and participation and having those other mindsets that were creators started to open me up, not only to being creative, not only to really follow what they really gave me as guidance, not only really having myself wondering what I can do more, what I can develop more to really start, growing in those aspects, start to serve others, because the main theme was serving. I was not really used to thinking about what I was doing as service. I was just doing it for sometimes I was just doing it for myself, for the money. Then I started to do it for me and my family, and then I discovered, okay, I'm doing something good for the broader audience. I'm here for something. It's not necessarily I'm just a tiny element in the whole machine. I have good ideas. I discovered that I can have those. I discovered that the not enough aspect that I was built with, maybe it was not conscious, not visible outside, but it existed. I needed to fight it. I needed to fight some aspects that were really close to fear, to anger. I didn't know why lots of times the anger just appeared out of nowhere. And then I discovered a next step in my life when I discovered really how it is to think from heart, how it is to connect to others directly with your soul, not necessarily enabling the mind really to make noise that really silences the soul. I was in an environment where support for direct information, direct communication for the soul was enabled, and all the interventions of the mind were highlighted, and I saw really how it is to communicate from heart. After this experience, I discovered some more elements, elements like really letting your soul and your intuition decide for you. For me, I was doing some trading on crypto values. Maybe some of you do those, but when I was doing them from the mind, even though I know lots of technical indicators, lots of strategies of very good traders, most of the times they were not successful. I had stop losses, which meant I lost only the thing that I planned to lose, but most of the time I lost. When I started to really hear the heart, and believe me, for some time I had clear guidance, like go ahead, buy it now, or the opposite, right now, just sell all of them. I sold half of them this time. After selling half, I got the message, sell all. Strange, yeah, I know. I sold all, and it appeared that it was very good idea to sell all, even though the technical indicators didn't say that clearly, okay, it's time to sell. Yeah. I wanted really to share it with you, that the guidance of the intuition is one of the aspects that is not really that straightforward. Only we think, okay, intuition, yeah, and it's a thing. Sometimes it works, sometimes maybe not. But really try to use it. Try to. For me, how it worked. I know that the first message I get, the first thing that pops into my mind, usually is the voice of the intuition. Then this overanalysis that happens just milliseconds after that, it's all from the brain. It's all from the analytical mind, So I started to really distinguish those. The voice from the soul as well, the voice from the heart is much lower, quite persistent, and it's easy, you know, to jam it with the mind noise. So I challenge you, really try for 1 week to see the situations that happen out of the soul. Try to catch your first reaction, your first thought, your first really element that appears in your head as picture, as feeling, as maybe some kind of even a story, a movie. Just try to catch it and try to really note what it is telling you. Additionally, try as well to eat much less red meat this week. Try to maximally focus on green vegetables and fish, because they as well enable much better connectivity to your soul, because those fish, vegetables, they don't bring feelings with them, and in red meat, this is well-known fact that it really, besides being meat, it brings emotions that happened when it became this meat. So you can imagine, but try to do it. This is as well a path to some special locations in spirituality. It enables much better connectivity to your spirituality. It enables much better meditation. So try to do that one, but primarily try to focus on what your heart is telling you in those very moments. In most of the moments, if you have decision, check what comes first. It might be challenges, probably challenging. It probably will be, but those challenges are custom fit for you. They were built to your capabilities, to your experience, and all those challenges you can do. It's just a matter of starting and deciding. Have a nice weekend and see you tomorrow.